Hey everybody, Wurm here. Welcome back to Wurm Unlimited. Now, I recorded a video yesterday that you may or may not have seen at this point, and in that one I was actually asking you guys to leave me comments, let me know what you think, if you wanted to see more. And I haven't got around to putting that video up yet, but I decided I would make a second video, essentially before I've gotten any feedback, because I just wanted to play. And I was trying to think more about what I would do here in such a series, and I am going to be looking for your feedback, so please do leave that in the comments as well. Let me know maybe what you might want to see happen in here. Definitely want to see that, but I figured, you know what, I just feel like playing. I'm going to bring you guys in here for those of you who are interested anyway, and just kind of do whatever it is I was going to do. Now, I actually don't have any plan right now. I have logged in. I was told by a friend that he came over and chopped a bunch of trees, he said. Which certainly we can do. We had chopped one, so you see there's quite a few chopped down here, a number of logs. Gonna need to clean these up a little bit, probably move some of this stuff in, but first things first, I put a fire down. And actually had some issues with the kindling. I guess I wasn't making good enough quality kindling. I think I still have some work to do there. But if I open this up and look at the kindling, you can see the weight here is 1.5, and I couldn't use the kindling that I have that was the 135 here. Even this guy that was the 1243 quality, same as this, I couldn't do it. If I actually, let's see if I switch. I don't really want to make a fire, but it shouldn't work anyway. Yeah, just do this guy here. Create furnace, go. If I go to event, you can see the kindling contains too little material, so it just doesn't have enough weight. But the ones that have a 1.5 did have enough weight. Now if I failed, it actually brought it from a 1.5 to a 1.3. I couldn't use it. So anyway, I've got some of that on me. I'm not sure if there's any other use for that. There could be, so I'm not really discarding it yet. But what I did was I made some of that kindling so I would be ready to make a fire later, hence putting it in this pile. And essentially the way these piles work is that this is a log pile right here. If I go over to this and open it up and see logs in here, as soon as you combine something else in there, I could just drop this emerald in there, you'll see it changes into this box. So it's kind of indicates that it's a pile of more than one type of thing. Otherwise, if you drop something on the ground, it looks like what it is, essentially. So I'm going to take this emerald back. There we go. So we've got logs everywhere. I think I'm going to go around and kind of pick these up and reorganize a bit. You can actually bash the stumps down. It takes a while. I think it takes me about 30 seconds for each one, maybe a little bit less. But I have been told that they rot after 2 days, so I will probably leave them. I'm kind of lazy, and if you can imagine 30 seconds a pop, yeah, I don't really feel like running around doing all that. Granted, it would increase my skills a bit. Okay, that'll about cover that, at least as far as I would like to at this point. I basically went around and kind of stood in areas where there were a lot of logs together, and then chose a pile and basically spun around and opened up each pile and combined everything. You could open up 2 different piles and drag from one to the other, so that was a bit easier. That means that the remaining log piles here actually have quite a few logs in them. If I open this up, this one's got 23, and just so you know, I can carry about 5 or 6 or so before I'm pretty slowed down. I dropped off some things in the tent so I could carry a little bit more. But yeah, that does that. That pretty much cleans us up a bit. Again, we'll let the stumps kind of sit and eventually rot out. But there is a lot of wood around here to work with. Looks like we just lost our fire, speaking of wood. Let me actually open this up really quick. Come on. There you go. Open, and we'll just grab, see all this wood? Tons of wood. Grab one of these. See if I can remember how to do this. I can't remember if we can double click and then do it this way. Burn. There we go. Campfire is not burning. Okay. I think I have to start it back up. Yeah, let's see. Of course you have to start it back up, Wurm. It went out. But can I do it with this in my hand? Light. Okay, what's it saying? You need at least 1 kindling. Okay, so I guess you just have to remake it. Thought that I could actually keep that thing going. I mean, I think you can as long as it is burning, but I thought you could restart it rather than actually have to remake one. But that's what we've got this guy over here for. Let's go ahead and open this and just do this again. The 1.5s we had laying around. Steel and flint. Let's back this out. Puts it kind of where we're standing, just barely in front of me. Something like that. See if we can get another campfire going without failing down here. Couldn't do it the first time, apparently. It's a bummer. So you can see the wood, the kindling is now at 135, which is not going to work. I will try it again, just to make sure. Too little material. So one of these days I'll probably make some more of this kindling just to have around. Kind of use up some of the wood that's here as well. Let's see, 1-5. Let's hope it goes this time. Come on, fire. Gotta get our fire building skills up. There we go. Created a campfire. Okay, let's examine this really quick. I want to see what it says. The fire burns steadily and will still burn for a long time. So you can examine and see how long it's got. Let's open this up. You can also open this and you can put a bowl in here. You can put some meat and vegetables to make like a, I think it's a stew. You can cook different meat in here. You actually put the meat on there and an indicator will show up telling you how hot it is. And you take it off when it's really hot, which is cool. There's some really interesting mechanics in the game. I was actually reading that if you have a lump of like iron, I think it is, and it's too hot, you actually can't put it in a storage bin until it cools down. And I thought, that's a crazy thing, like the detail to get down to that level. And that's what this game has a lot of, those kinds of things. Kind of fun to discover those and learn those. I think it's time to farm and get some of this going here. I've actually picked up my rake and grabbed some seeds. I have a cotton seed and some pumpkin seeds. So let's jump into this. I'm going to be trying to remember this as I go. I'm going to take the shovel here first of all. Kind of thinking that I'm going to put the farm almost in a straight line from here for now. Once the stumps are gone, we'll do some more over here. But I think this will work. I think this will work decently. Let's actually head over to here and take a look at this. Actually, I haven't looked at this in 2 days back, so let's see. Maybe I need to actually start with the rake. Let's check that out. Okay, maybe not, but let's forage while we're here. Looks like I've picked it clean, so you can actually go around and forage to pick up different seeds and things of that nature. When you do it, it kind of does it in an area around you, so you'll see the event thing telling me that I've already picked this area clean. I just thought I would try to forage around here a little bit before I start tearing it up. You can see we found an ivory seed there. Let's see, did I already try that one? Yep. How about this guy? Okay, I think that's good enough. I just wanted to see if there was anything else there to do. I'm going to switch back to the shovel. I think I may just need to dig this. I'll do one dig on it to get started. There is pack. Maybe that can do it too. I'm just going to go ahead and dig this. You start to dig. There we go. So we got kind of a dirt patch there. Let's do it again here. Dig this guy up. And now we're slowed because we have dirt. Now I can actually put this in the pile again. I can just open this up and drag the dirt over. It's going to change it to that crate because we got more than one kind of thing in there. That's fine. Okay, we'll do one more here, dig. I don't know if I'm gonna... Oh, it did this block I was on here. I didn't want to do that. So I don't know if I really care to like level this out or anything right now. I think I may just leave it a little clunky looking. Looks like I have no idea what I'm doing. I only have a little bit of an idea of what I'm doing. Okay, so anyway, there we go. We got a rock here. As Vortak mentioned, Vortak has a couple worm videos up, and he had one about farming. As he had mentioned, these rocks are just decoration. You actually don't do anything with them. So, let's see. We're going to kind of go here. Something like this. Let me do this. Because I think I'm just good to do this right now. Let's grab the seed here. So we can sow this right into the ground. I thought there was a cultivate, though. I don't know if you have to... Well, it doesn't look like you have to do that. I just remember seeing a cultivate at some point. But anyway, we don't need that. So let's grab the cotton seed. It's as simple as right-clicking and hitting sow. So we're sowing the seeds. Now, the cotton is going to be awesome because you use cotton for bandages. And it was very hard for me to find that. I foraged a very large area for quite a while trying to find that cotton. So there we go. It is now down on the ground, and we'll actually be able to like tend this, and we'll want to keep that going. I found out earlier that these actually die. They don't stick around for very long, so upkeep is the thing. So for the rest of this, I think we're just going to do pumpkin because it's a source of food. The other things that I have are all kind of various sources of food. The cotton is the one I'm really concerned with. So for the rest, it doesn't really matter to me. We'll just do maybe a couple pumpkins here. Select another one. Oh, you can't do the large one. Okay, can't do the whole stack. Like, let me just do it once from the stack. So anyway, yeah, we're going to get this down. I think this ended up doing a 3x2 section 6. I don't know if I'll do all pumpkin. I might run over there and grab, I think I have strawberries, so that might be a thing that I put down because I haven't done that. I planted some things and I've been told they died because I wasn't maintaining them. That's fine. It was mostly so I could learn how to farm. Okay, let's get this last one in here, at least for this row. Cool, and it looks like we could do something along this row as well. But let's actually take a look at the seeds I have just to make sure I'm not missing anything. It might be kind of cool. Let's see, and I put all that in my backpack here, so let's go ahead and put the pumpkin seeds into the backpack. So we do have grape seedlings. I can't remember, I think I tried to plant one of those and it didn't work, but I don't know. Oh yeah, that didn't work, that's right. I'm remembering for sure now. I mean, I might have messed something up, but anyway, the wimp seed, as Vortek also mentioned in his video, that's for rope stuff. The rice you actually do in the water, so we can do that down at the shore. But let's go ahead and grab the strawberries. How about that? Let's check that out. I'll do these here. So, what does that sound? Sounds like ducks. Something. Now we actually don't have to hold still. It says sewing and it's got a countdown timer. I don't know if it works this way with everything, but it seems like you can do multiple things at once and you don't have to be there. You do have to stay within range, but you don't have to stay there. You can move. And it will cue them up. See, it says after sewing you will start sewing again. And this works out just right. There we go. Cool. So that's gonna get the 4 strawberry patches going. We got some pumpkin and cotton. Awesome. Okay, so before I head out of here, I just wanted to show you guys a little something I just figured out that I'm sure everybody who's played this already knew. But I was sitting here earlier trying to make these make the kindling out of here. If I actually grab open this up and scoop a log. I was doing this manually here. Just standing here with my my hatchet, and I was right-clicking this guy, basically just doing this over and over again, trying to make the kindling. But then I thought about the crafting window, and I'm going to bring that up and kind of show you guys that. I'm going to open this though, and you can see I've made a number of planks. I made like a couple planks, and I thought, wait a second, I can use the crafting window to do this. So let me show you this really quick. Basically, you've got all kinds of recipes in here. You can click this and you can see this brings up a bunch of stuff here. Actually, I wanted that. Sorry, wrong window. Bring this here and let me just kind of clear this. So you can actually search for anything in here. What I did was I just typed in plank. Right? And then we have plank right there. Saw and a log, right? So you don't actually have to bring this up. If you know it's a saw and a log, you can actually just take a log, drag it into this one. It's kind of what 2 things are you going to use. And then we can take our saw right here, throw that in there, and there you go. We've got options here. There's the plank. We can actually queue up right now 4 actions at a time. So I can actually hit create. It will queue all 4 up, and it's going to go through those. And I may fail on some, but each one, that one succeeded. You see it drops down. So it'll kind of go through that, and I can just hit create, and because 4 is set, it'll just fill it back up. So I can actually kind of go through these a lot faster this way. And what that allows me to do is just stand here, pull some logs in, make sure I have enough logs in my inventory, and just kind of hit this every once in a while, and make sure that I'm continuing to work on planks. And of course, while we're doing this, we're getting skill, our saw increase is going up, carpentry, things like that. So this is kind of cool. I can chop down a bunch of these. I'm going to make a bunch of planks and probably some other things. And I'm hoping that you guys want to see more of this, because I think I am going to at least do another video, one more. I may just stick to 2 or 3 or so. It'll really depend on what you guys are doing, if you guys are watching and wanting to see more. But I figured I would do at least a few. But what I want to do next time I'm in game is actually kind of gather some planks up and some other processed materials. I think I'll kind of crank some different things out. I'll put in a little bit of time there for planks and some other stuff. Load it into the boat, and then I want to head down and find my buddy Balthazar. He's got his place set up. He's got a fort, and he's told me that he found a mine, and I was welcome to go mine in there. And I need some iron because I want to make some nails. I would like to make a cart, and I can make everything for a cart, the wheels and everything. But I need some nails, and in order to do that I need iron, and with the iron I can make an anvil, things like that. I'm really excited about that because I've never done anything like that before. But I don't like to just have things handed to me either, so while I have done some mining and learned how to do that, and I did find some tin, and I will be doing some mining again, hopefully nearby this hill over there. I might start a mine at some point. He actually found iron, and that is not super easy to find. So I'm going to go over there and go down in there and mine some iron from him. I'd like to, but I want to bring him basically some stuff. So we're going to bring him some processed materials, kind of a trade. You know, here's some planks and other things so that I can go mine some of your iron. I think that would be kind of fun. So anyway, I do want to thank you guys for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Please do like the video if you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more, and we'll catch you next time.